Hi there, I'm just behind East Croydon tram stop in South London because I'm visiting the Croydon Tramlink for the very first time, but to properly start the video I need to head 2 stops to Sandyland where I'm meeting today's guest.
Hello.
It's Fabian! Say hi to Fabian again. We're finally doing this.
I know.
After like a couple of weeks of discussing this, we're on the Tramlink and Fabian's my tour guide. That's a tram just pulling in here at Sandylands. We've got like a weird halo light here. It's a really nice autumnal day. Fabian has brought, what have you brought?
A fact sheet.
A fact sheet, yeah. It's going to be very useful today because as we explore what Fabian thinks is the most scenic and most beautiful part of the Croydon trams, we're going to need lots and lots of facts. So what's the fact that you have about Sandylands?
So, Sandylands down there is the tightest turn on the whole tram network.
Okay.
And it was built on the Woodside and South Croydon Railway, hence the track. So if you go down to Croydon, you'll see it's like a European tram on the roads, and then if you come out here, you'll see it's on train tracks because it's using the disused railways.
That's an awesome fact. We're going to be catching the next tram from the opposite platform, heading out to, what's the next stop that we're going to... Woodside. We're getting off at Woodside. These trams are so frequent. Honestly, I love this network, and I have to admit I've never been on the Croydon Tramlink before, and I thought, just who uses the Croydon trams very often, and who do I know that's a train and tram enthusiast? It's Fabian. Can you tell me a bit about today's route?
Okay, so we're starting here at Sandylands, and we are going to go down to Woodlands before getting on a tram.
You mean Woodside Park?
Woodside, thank you.
Woodside. I'm even getting it wrong. It's not Woodside Park, it's Woodside. We're really getting everything wrong today. From the very start, we've been calling all the trams trains, and that's like that's a sign that something's wrong. But I really like the fact that, look at this, it's travelling through the woods. I like this. We're just being held behind another tram that's just about to depart. So I thought, why not, in the meantime, talk a bit about the train, the tram itself, and the carriages and everything. So look, so we have this really nice maquette that I love, all over the place. I love the grab handles. It's all very green. Green's a nice colour. It represents greenery.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know, I'm rambling here, but I really like the design of the train. It's quite spacious, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
I guess it's really spacious, and I really like the scenery that goes past as we're heading to Woodside.
Welcome to Woodside.
Yes!
By the way, did you know that the trams have the same fare as London buses, so you don't pay anything, but don't forget to not tap out on the trams.
Okay, so Fabian, what's so special about Woodside Park? What's your fact for this one?
Well, so when I was in Sandylands talking about how it was built on the Woodside and South Croydon Railway...
Yeah, you were talking about that a minute ago.
If you see, on the right,
yeah,
we have the station building of old Woodside train station.
Yeah, cool. I really like the fact that they've converted this into a tram stop, haven't they?
Yeah, so this used to be disused railway lines. You
know what, Fabian, you were really right when you said that this part of the Tramlink is the most interesting and the most scenic. I really love the looks of it. I'm going to get a shot right there because I'm just loving it. What's our next stop? We're going now to...
Elmer's End.
Elmer's End, one of the termini of the Croydon Tramlink. Let's do it.
That actually was the exact same tram I took to get to Sandylands.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What, you just went to Elmer's End and came back?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The tram's not very...
It was a purple tram.
Yeah, the purple
train tram. this is the point where we're just crossing this lovely, lovely, lovely footbridge that we have here at this station, which is a combination of both the Tramlink and National Rail. What line is this?
This is the Hayes line, the southeastern Hayes line.
Southeastern Hayes line, and we just noticed that we both run up the steps when we go on stairs. We always run up, so we've got a lot in common, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're really good friends. We need to meet up more often.
Of course.
Listen, I'm sure the comment section will be blowing up saying we need more of Fabian, and to be honest, I think we do. Okay, so Fabian, what are your facts for this tram stop?
So my fact for Elmer's End is that since 2017 the passenger numbers have halved.
Just halved.
Yeah.
Like half the people decided, you know what, I'm not going to use.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use this station anymore. I'm fed up with this station. I can't look at it anymore. It's too beautiful.
Yeah.
And they just halved. Okay.
And I think personally a lot of the reason for that is because Beckenham Junction got a more frequent train service in like 2018.
We have a train coming in how many minutes?
In 7 minutes.
The National Rail train. What's your second fact? Because I know you have lots of facts about this station.
My second fact is that Elmer's End has a weird service, so that on Sundays it has a different train service to on the other 6 days of the week. So
basically the service changes.
Yeah. So if you're on Sunday, you can't get the same train as you can every other day of the week.
Okay. What was your third fact?
My third fact was that
it's a wonderful station.
It's a wonderful station.
It's a wonderful station and stop. A station stop.
Yeah.
Elmer's End is a station stop. We're going to be using that term a lot because there's a lot of tram stops which are integrated with National Rail. It's a very lovely view, isn't it, Fabian?
It's very lovely.
Okay, so we've got really bad delays today because half of the Tramlink is shut, but thankfully it wasn't the part that we wanted to visit today. But our tram was meant to be here 5 minutes ago, but it still isn't. So Fabian's just checking the TfL Go app.
And now it's saying check station board without a time.
Wow.
The next stop will be Arena.
If we go to the end of the platform in a minute, you will see there's a junction which has a bit of an old railway line that you can still see.
And obviously we can get wonderful shots here. That one just came from where?
Beckenham Junction.
Beckenham Junction, yeah, because this junction over here, it has 3 different directions. Down there back to Elmer's End, where we just came from, and then down there it's to Wimbledon, and down there it's to Beckenham Junction. And we're going to be heading towards Beckenham Junction in just a second. But you said that there's some history here to this track?
So, as Riku said, with the 2 junctions there, off to Elmer's End and Beckenham Junction, the left junction towards Beckenham Junction is actually part of an old railway line that used to be part of Southern.
And then they changed it into the Tramlink.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so Fabian, why is Arena called Arena?
Because this stop serves the Croydon Sports Centre named Arena.
Okay, and where are we going to now? Because I've just spotted that there's something further along the track. Where are we going to?
We are going to a level crossing right over the junction.
Is it a level crossing though? It's a foot crossing.
Foot crossing.
Okay, so something I really wanted to mention was that this new game called the Metro Memory game, which is going really, really popular on the internet, does not include the Tramlink, which is on the tube map, and this is really confusing considering they include the overground. They even include the Elizabeth line, but no tram. So if you are going to play it, please do remember that there is no tram. So if you want to flex your tram memory, then that's not possible, unfortunately. But hopefully the creator of the game will consider that. Now, another thing I wanted to mention, which is really, really important. I worked about 3 years on a book while I was publishing my first book. I started writing a book called Music to My Ears, which is, by the time this video comes out, probably already published. So that's something that is really exciting for me, and I can't wait to see it in a couple of days' time. But by the time this video is published, it will already be out, and it will be available on Amazon in ebook and paperback format for the time being. So do check out some links in the description below if you want to check that out. Remember to
Look both ways.
because there are some quiet trams which go really, really fast. And considering there's so many level crossings, not level crossings, foot crossings at stations and apart from stations as well, you really need to look out when you're on the tram network. And what does this one say? This one says they need to respect other passengers. And you know what? We had a little bit of issues with respect today, because we had a comment or two from some kids who were about our age. What were they saying? That they were being mean about us being tram enthusiasts. What were they saying, Fabian?
That, well, I've taken
They were
the
just
mick.
basically taking the mick, kind of mocking us, which isn't really nice. So personally, I think that the trams and the DLR are a very big competition. Don't you think, Fabian?
I agree.
We're just going on the junction, and there are some very good views, and I'm really regretting not recording them. But anyway, so which one do you think is better?
I think the DLR because it has a...
Beautiful views on the viaducts. But personally, I have to put this out here, but just from this first day of experiencing the Tramlink, I prefer the Tramlink.
Really?
Yeah, I really like the views, especially now because it's like sunset and everything, and I really like how it goes through all this lovely greenery and scenery. But anyway, something that I also wanted to mention is that I need to plug in your channel at this point.
No, don't.
Why not? No, please go and check out Fabian's channel at Fabian Stuff. You do some lovely shorts, don't you?
Thank you.
So go and check out that channel. We're heading to, what stop are we getting off at? Birkbeck, which is
7th least used station in London.
7th least used station. Let's do it. How many more stops left?
One.
Just one. Say hello to Birkbeck. Okay, so look, Fabian, there's only one track for the trams. So how does this work?
So the trams, so let's say one tram is going to Wimbledon, it will go in that direction. And then the trams need to be signalled and timed correctly so they don't both end up coming onto the platform at the same time, of course.
And it's the same basically for there.
Yeah.
So what did you say about Therapia Lane, which is
Therapia Lane.
Therapia Lane, which is where the tram that's about to arrive is heading to?
So Therapia Lane is where the biggest tram depot on the network, and it could be the only tram depot, is at. And it's just off Mitcham, and it's very popular because it's got many densely housing areas around there.
But this doesn't look like a very busy tram stop, does it? Okay, so Fabian, while we were travelling, you said that we would not see a, what is it, Southern train here at the station. But guess what? It's due in 2 minutes. I mean, that's just crazy, because this is just like Elmer's End, it's a combination of both the National Rail and the Tramlink, and Fabian just went like, it's coming, so I had to stop mid-sentence. Anyways, what I was going to say is that it's the southern part of this station that is the 7th least used.
Yeah.
But this side, this tram stop, is not the least used. But the next stop that we're going to is the least used station
On the Tramlink.
Okay, so here at Avenue Road, which is the least used tram stop on the network, last year's stats showed that it had the grand total of
46,000 people used it.
only 46,000 people in a year, and that's compared to others quite low.
Yeah, so did you know actually that only 126 taps on average per day?
You're
go through
joking?
the station, yeah.
And guess what? We're 2 of those.
And nearly half of the trains that come through here don't have anyone getting on or off.
Really?
Yeah, nearly half the trams that come here have no passengers that use it.
Wow, that's actually crazy. I've never really been to many least used stops. Okay, so for very wintry days, we have.
Grit.
Anyways, we're heading to the last stop on this line, which is Beckenham Junction. Okay, so we've finally reached Beckenham Junction. The tram is about to head back to Wimbledon. We've had an awesome day here on the Tramlink network. I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed my very first time. And have you enjoyed it?
Definitely, yeah.
You use the Tramlink a lot, don't you?
I do.
We're going to catch the train, the southern train.
Or southeastern, depends on which one comes first.
Or southeastern. We're going to head our own ways. So remember to press like and subscribe and possibly comment down below to share your thoughts about this video. I would really appreciate that so that I know what to improve in the next video. Anyways, that is the Croydon Tramlink. Have a good day. Bye bye.